Oscar Wilde, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Part 33. "And what do you propose to do?" said Lord Henry at last. "I want you and Basil to come with me some night and see her act. I have not the slightest fear of the result. You are certain to acknowledge her genius. Then we must get her out of the Jew's hands. She is bound to him for 3 years, at least for 2 years and 8 months from the present time. I shall have to pay him something. Of course, when all that is settled, I shall take a West End theatre and bring her out properly. She will make the world as mad as she had made me." "That would be impossible, my dear boy." "Yes, she will. She has not merely art, consummate art instinct in her, but she has personality also, and you have often told me that it is personalities, not principles, that move the age. Well, what night shall we go to? Let me see, today is Tuesday. Let us fix tomorrow. She plays Juliet tomorrow. All right. The Bristol at 8 o'clock, and I will get Basil. Not 8, Harry, please. 6:30. We must be there before the curtain rises. You must see her in the first act, where she meets Romeo. 6:30. What an hour! It will be like having a tea or reading an English novel. It must be 7. No gentleman dines before 7. Shall you see Basil between this and then, or shall I write to him? Dear Basil, I have not laid eyes on him for a week. It is rather horrid of me, as he has sent me my portrait in the most wonderful frame, specially designed by himself, and though I am a little jealous of the picture for being a whole month younger than I am, I must admit that I delight in it. Perhaps you had better write to him. I don't want to see him alone. He says things that annoy me. He gives me good advice." Lord Henry smiled. "People are very fond of giving away what they need most themselves. It is what I call the depth of generosity. Oh, Basil is the best of fellows, but he seems to me to be just a bit of Philistine. Since I have known you, Harry, I have discovered that Basil, my dear boy, puts everything that is charming in him into his work. The consequence is that he has nothing left for life but his prejudices, his principles, and his common sense. The only artists I have ever known who are personally delightful are bad artists. Good artists exist simply in what they make, and consequently are perfectly uninteresting in what they are. A great poet, a really great poet, is the most unpoetical of all creatures. But inferior poets are absolutely fascinating. The worse their rhymes are, the more picturesque they look. The mere fact of having published a book of second-rate sonnets makes a man quite irresistible. He lives the poetry that he can't write. The others write the poetry that they dare not realize. "I wonder, is that really so, Harry?" said Dorian Gray, putting some perfume on his handkerchief out of a large gold-topped bottle that stood on the table. "It must be if you say it. And now I'm off. Imogen is waiting for me. Don't forget about tomorrow. Goodbye." As he left the room, Lord Henry's heavy eyelids drooped, and he began to think. Certainly few people had ever interested him so much as Dorian Gray, and yet the lad's mad adoration of someone else caused, caused him not the slightest pang of annoyance or jealousy.